Time value of money, principal agent problem, investment, financial analysis, hostile businessman, asymmetric information, greed is good, LBO, green finance, merge and acquisition. Whoa, huh. There are so many. But what exactly are these? Well, these terms are commonly mentioned in the course of corporate finance. Hi, my name is Fadhil, an executive MBA student of IPMI International Business School. And in today's opportunity, I would like to take you guys to a journey of a mind mapping that what I've learned in the class of corporate finance taught by Prof Roy Sembel. Enjoy!
Corporate Finance, Prof Roy Sembel, Mind Mapping Assignment. We'll cover topic about 1. Time value of money. 2. Principal agent problem. 3. Insider trading. 4. Leverage buyout or LBO. 5. Green finance. 6. Merger and acquisition. Time value of money is a fancy way of saying that money now is better than money later. This is because you can invest money now and watch it grow over time. Let's say you have $100 today. If you invest it, it could earn interest and become more than $100 in the future. So, the $100 you have right now has the potential to be worth more in the future. That's why it's generally better to get money sooner rather than later. Let's put it simpler this way. Imagine that you have two exact identical seeds of a fruit now. The first one, you plant it now. And the second one, you plant it sometimes later. Maybe 1 day later, 1 week later, or even 10 years later. Which seed will be able to be harvested earlier? Yes, the first one, because you started to plant the first one earlier. This is the same concept used with investing on money. You put your $100 in a bank as a deposit today. Sometimes later, the money will be more due to the compound interest. That is one of the way you can have your money invested, as that interest makes your money grow over time. Therefore, underestimating an early investing can be crucial for long-term benefits, as money and inflation rates will always overlap over time. Imagine putting your money under your bed for years. It will remain the same and it will not grow. Of course, calculating the possible market risk before investing is important. The principal agent problem is a situation where there is a conflict of interest between two parties: the principal, the company owner or the shareholder, and the agent, the management. By definition, principal is the person or entity with the authority to make decisions. They can delegate this authority to an agent, while the agent is the person or entity who acts on behalf of the principal. They have the authority to make decisions or take actions within the scope of their agency. Thus, hierarchically, the principal should be higher than the agent. Here is the example of the issue. The agent might not always prioritize the principal's interest and instead act in their own best interest. This can happen for a couple of reasons. Conflict of interest. The principal and the agent have different goals. The principal wants the agent to act in a specific way, while the agent has their own motivations. Information asymmetry. Often, the agent has more information about the situation rather than the principal. This can make it difficult for the principal to monitor the agent's behavior and ensure they are acting as instructed. How to solve this issue? There is no single solution to solve it, but there is a betterment to reduce this issue. One of them is applying good corporate governance principles, abbreviated as GCG, consists of 5 points. There are transparency, accountability, responsibility, independency, and fairness. Or to easily be remembered, use every initial letter of the points. Tarif. Insider trading is buying or selling a company's stock based on non-public information about one company. It's not just illegal, it is also unethical because it gives the trader an unfair advantage over other investors. This may encourage others to play unfairly. Therefore, people who caught as an insider trading can face fines and even jail time. They may also be barred from trading in the stock market. One of the movies that tells about this is Wall Street, a 1987 movie telling about a young stockbroker named Bud idolizing a hostile businessman named Gecko. Shortly in the story, Bud knows about one company confidential information. He spread the information to Gecko. Then Gecko took advantage of this to gain an unfair profit. Greed is good, he stated. In the end of the movie, Gecko's illegal schemes are exposed. He loses the trust and respect of the people around him. His reputation is tarnished. Leverage buyout, or LBO, is a financial maneuver where a company is acquired using a significant amount of borrowed money, debt. Here's an example. Imagine you want to buy a house, or maybe a car, or maybe a phone. You might pay for it entirely with your own money, or you might take out borrowed money from a bank. An LBO is like buying these things with borrowed money. Yet, there is a potential risk for doing an LBO. LBO can be risky because of the high debt levels involved. If the acquired company does not perform well, it may struggle to repay the loans. One of the examples happened in real life for this corporate event is when KKR did an LBO to acquire the RGR Nabisco in 1988. Interestingly, before KKR acquired RGR Nabisco, there was a bidding war between the RGR Nabisco's management team and KKR. Though the bidding war was eventually came to an end with the result of KKR won the bidding war. KKR proposed to buy the rest of the shares of public shareholders at $109. In the proposal, if the shareholders agreed to be bought out, then KKR asked to get approval to become the new management and to issue debt using debt's capacity of RGR. Again, LBO has its own risk because it increases the debt level of the company. Investing does not always necessarily going to profit you in the form of money. It can also be a betterment for the sake of nature for the planet. Introducing green finance. It aims to channel financial resources from banks, investors, or lenders towards projects and activities that benefit the environment. It's about aligning financial decisions with the environmental and social goals for sustainable development. For sustainability, a company that considers to apply environmental, social, and governance or ESG will increase their value creation. For example, Company A issues a green bond to raise money for a new wind farm project. This allows investors to support renewable energy development, which is a good benefit for the Company A. Ultimately, green finance is a way to align financial goals with environmental well being. It's a way to use money to make a positive impact on the planet. Mergers and acquisitions (M&A) are two main types of corporate events that reshape the business landscape. Merger: two companies join together to form a new single company. These can be a way for companies to combine their strengths, reduce cost, and expand their market reach. Usually, the term merger used when both companies are equally strong. Acquisition: one company, the acquirer, purchases another company, the target, and takes control of its assets and operations. The target company typically ceases to exist as a separate entity. Usually, the term acquisition used when one of the company is dominating in terms of scale. I will give you an example. Imagine that there are two of these entities of business, laminate companies, Donny's Laminate and Dono's Laminate. The two companies decided to join force and create another new bigger company, named Donny Dono Laminate. This is called merger. A new business entity appeared, this one called Dena's Laminate. Donny and Dono agreed to acquire Dena's Laminate because they want to enlarge their company. This acquiring activity done by Donny Dono Laminate towards Dena's Laminate called acquisition. This merger and acquisition is a strategy that a company can do. Of course, a proper calculation and deep understanding of strategy before executing this event is essential. Thank you.
Oh, hi! How was it? Interesting, wasn't it? What was the most interesting thing you've learned from the video? Uh-huh. Ah, I like that part too. Well, you can actually type that down in the comment section and let us know more about it. Well, that's for today. I hope you learned something new from the video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.